Hello there, and welcome back to Pallegney. It's a bright, sunny June morning here. We're up at 6 a.m. because I believe we have some harvesting to do today. Can already see one of our barley fields over there. Looks ripe for some harvester action, and I'm sure the other one does as well. Before we start, let's take a quick look at our chickens, our productions. So chickens, they have almost enough food left for another month, so I will harvest the barley, and the first thing I'll do is feed the chickens before I dump any of the barley into the silo. That way all of the wheat we have left in the silo currently, that can go in the grain mill for flour. Speaking of flour, how are we doing over here? So just under 5,000 litres of wheat left. We've got 5,000 litres of bread as well. So by the time we have finished harvesting the barley and fed the chickens, put the barley in the silo, we'll be able to take the rest of the wheat out of the silo and put it in the grain mill. Something I also realised I forgot to do last month is I forgot to fertilize field number 17. I sprayed field 17 with herbicide, came over to field 15, destroyed a little bit of my crop, and I got distracted from the fertilizing. So I'm hoping that field 17 hasn't gotten to the point where I am not able to fertilize it without destroying the crop. So what I'm going to do, first off, hoop over the fence, as we always do. Where's my little tractor? Going to jump in at the little tractor, going to get our spreader out, and I am going to stop by field 17, and just to see if we're going to be able to fertilize it this year. I really do hope so. Am I? Yeah, you can see it. As I'm driving over it, it's going brown. Okay, well, I'll do what I did with the other field. I'll drive up the edge here, fertilize it as much as I can, and we will make sure our lesson is learned for next time. Don't panic when you make a mistake. There you go. Pups farming tip of the day. I think what I'll do is I can just leave the header here, because our first field, I'll have to approach the header from the right way. We can't attach from that side, can we now? Anyone would think I've never done this before. Okay, so I'm just going to do this field from this side, and then I can easily just leave the header attached and take care of our other field over there. Alright, so unfolding our harvester, lining ourselves up, and let's hit the fields. Oops, let's make sure we are on straw swathing. That's right. Definitely want the straw swaths, because we have a fantastic way of making money out of them. I think we're probably going to have mustard and canola to harvest next month, and then I think sorghum probably the month after. So a few very busy months of harvesting our fields. Okay, so we're almost done with this first field of barley. We're on our third harvester load, so 26, maybe 27,000 litres by the time we're done. And something I've noticed about this field, it's really bumpy. So, harvester's bouncing up and down. Definitely hope that the driver's seat has suspension, or I'm going to be dealing with some serious whiplash. So yeah, we're almost done. It's 64, yeah, I think 65, 6600 off of this field, so let's see what we get up to by the time we finish. And we're looking pretty good for 6800. That's not a bad haul. There we go. 68.79 on this third load, so 26,879 litres of barley in total. And we still have one more field to do, don't forget. So let's just get this emptied into the trailer, and then we'll go take care of our other field. Alright, let's head over to the other field. And I wonder what our total barley harvest is going to be. I would say we're probably going to get at least one more tank. Oh, you know what? I really do want to stop and just capture this little piece of barley because it was sitting there laughing at me. Thought it got away with it for the summer. Not on my watch, Mr. Barley. You're in the tank now. Okay. Let's make a start on our second field. And this won't take too long at all. I will resume the time lapse and I'll be back with you once this field is done. Okay, so we are almost done with this field, and I think I got a pretty good, I don't know, did I get a good estimate? I don't remember now, but we're at 7,166 with just this little straggly piece to go, so let's see what we get here. And that's it, we are complete. Our barley for the year has been harvested. So think we got... I'm not sure how much we got actually. We will find out in a second. I'm going to park our harvester in the yard here. Of course, we can no longer empty the harvester directly into the silo because we have our warehouse in the way. But let's grab our small tractor and trailer and let's see. We'll get the harvester emptied into it and then we'll get this emptied into the silo and we'll see how much barley we got. Oh, I just realized there's a little piece of barley right there. Yes, I am going to go and harvest that because I remember just driving past it. I remember that I accidentally drilled it last year when I meant to drill canola. Let's get back over here. We'll get that little piece harvested. Hopefully I can do it without destroying the canola. I should be able to drive down the partition of the two fields. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be able to get this. Alright, so get this little straggly piece of barley. There we go. And while we're here, we may as well empty into the trailer. And then we can take our full load back to the silo. Alright, let's see how much barley we have in total. So 17,684 in this trailer, plus whatever we unloaded, plus the probably 5,000 or 6,000 or so we've already fed to the chickens. So, how much barley do we have? 38,000 plus the, what was it, 5,000 or so we fed to the chickens, so 43,000 litres of barley. That's pretty good. I think we'll have enough there for our 240 chickens for the year. So what we may as well do while we're over at the silo is grab this 22,000 litres of wheat and take it over to our grain mill. And that can be churning up flour for bread. We can also make an estimate of how much bread we're going to have when January comes around, when it's at its best price. So, taking a look at our productions, 26,000 litres in there. We have 5,000 litres of flour in the bakery. And we have 6,000 litres of bread in storage of the bakery, plus 2,000 waiting outside. So that's 8,000 litres of bread already. And I think we emptied that 2 months ago. So that's filling up very nicely. Okay. What's next on the list for today? We'll take a look. What I would like to do probably, because as mentioned previously, I don't have any source of income until we start selling our products. It might be worth looking at what harvesting contracts we can do for our neighbours. So, first of all, let's take a look at our fields. Where are we? We're over here. So, next month, our oat's going to be ready. I don't think our mustard or canola is going to be ready next month. Where's our calendar? So yeah, oats are next month. Canola does start next month, but I think our canola will be in August. That's okay. And then mustard also starts next month, but I think ours will also be in August. Okay. What do we have in terms of contracts? We have grass mowing. Stay away from the grass mowing. There's no fertilizing. There's no harvesting contracts. So the only options we really have are fertilizing or baling contracts. So I'm going to do field 89, I think. Going to mow that for Jeremy, and that'll get us a little bit of money to see us good for the month. I know it's more of the same, but right now we could use the money, and we don't have any options for harvesting, so it's all we can really do. So we will get started on the field. Okay, quick break in the time lapse here. Just going around the headland with the windrower to get this dried grass in nice rows for our baler to collect. And then we can get the baler out. Hoping this is one of the last mowing contracts we have to do for a while, and like I said, the only reason I'm doing it is because our expenditures are 6,000 euros or so a month on loans that we've taken to expand our farm, so don't want to be going into negative balance. Next month we do have the option of fulfilling level 1 of the VIP contract with that 6,000 oats, or at least I'm hoping we do. I'm hoping we get 6,000 off of that field. That's something I just assumed was a given, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm really hoping that does work out actually, because if we don't get 6,000 that's going to be disappointing. We'll see when next month comes around. I have an AI worker drying the grass that I've already mowed, hoping... Don't see this taking too much longer. The AI worker's doing a pretty good job of the drying there, and once we have this dry grass windrowed, baling and collecting won't take too long. Although I am observing that the AI worker is messing up my already windrowed grass. Stop it, Mr. Worker. Look, there he goes, causing mischief. And then flipping the tedder up in the air. Like a kitten playing with a toy. Alright, I'm gonna take over from this from the AI worker with the tedding for a second, because there's just a little bit left to do. Don't want them messing up my rows, so we'll just finish this off on our own. Won't take too long, and I will actually hand you back over to the time lapse. I'll see you again soon. Okay, we're almost done baling the dry grass into hay bales. Just got a couple more rows to do here, and then we can get the necessary hay delivered to the animal dealer, and then we can sweat the rest for ourselves. So let's just do this little row here, spin ourselves around, grab this little straggly piece, and then there's one more little row here just where this bale is, and we'll grab that, and then we'll call it done. Okay, so let's kick the bales out, and I think we can probably send this tractor back to the farm. I'm gonna put the trailer maybe here, and we can collect all the bales. Let's just take a quick look in the contract menu to see how many we need to deliver. We need to deliver 15 4,000 bales, so that's 8,000 bales. So 8 bales need to be delivered over to the animal dealer, and then we get to keep the rest. So let's get stacking. Okay, so we finished the contract. We've got our 5 bales here ready to take back to the farm, and we have 21,000 euros in our bank account. I think that will see us good until next month. Hopefully next month we'll be able to complete that level 1 VIP order, as I mentioned, and then we can see what our level 2 VIP order is. In fact, I think I can see that already. We'll take a look when we get back to the farm. Okay, here we are back at the farm, and just going to park our small tractor over here near our warehouse where we're going to put the bales. We can switch that tractor off. Let's take a quick look at the VIP orders. So level 1 is 16,100 for delivering 5,000 litres of oats. Really hoping we can manage that. And then level 2 is 8,000 litres of oats, 35,000 litres of straw, and 35,000 litres of grass. We can definitely do the straw because we have those round straw bales in our storage, so that can definitely be done. And I think it goes up to level 7 or level 8, so definitely an interesting addition to the game. Just gives a few little mission type things to complete. Anyways, as always, thank you for watching. Appreciate you returning, and I do hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, bye for now.